Welcome, riders and motorcycle enthusiasts, to another episode of Kickstands Up Radio. I'm your host, the Rebel Rider, Tony P. Today I'm going to be bringing you the latest news, events, and discussions from around the biking world today. Today we're going to jump into some developments, upcoming events, and some critical issues that's really affecting our community. So let's rev those engines and get started right now.
Oh yeah, now this is a biker bar.
Welcome to Kickstands Up Radio, the podcast where we discuss all things motorcycles, from the latest gear to the best routes for your group ride. Here's your host, the Harley Hooligan, Rebel Rider Tony P, and he's here to rev up your engines and tickle your funny bone. So grab a cold one, pull up a leather seat, and let's ride into the hilarious world of biker culture. Just remember, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much room in the garage.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Let's kick off today's show with some updates from major biker manufacturers. First, we're going to start out with Harley-Davidson. We're going to start out with their new release. Harley-Davidson had just recently made some headlines by discontinuing their 24 Ultra Limited model, and in its place, they've introduced the 25 Road Glide Ultra. Now, this new model, it boasts a lot of upgrades, lower fairings, enhanced storage options, and a torque increase to 130 foot-pounds from the previous 122 foot-pounds. However, not all feedback has been positive. Some riders have criticized the new design, saying it's ugly. It's cheap looking. Despite the mixed reactions from Harley, they are moving forward with this model as part of their 25 lineup, and it also includes the Pan America 1250 ST and its revamped cruiser models. So, head on down to Harley, take a look, let us know what you think, drop your comments right down below. We'd love to hear back from you. Meanwhile, Indian Motorcycles has announced the discontinuation of their FTR Roadster. Indian, they're planning to focus more on baggers, tourers, and cruisers. Now, it aligns with their offerings and current market trends and rider preferences, of course. This strategic shift indicates Indian's commitment to catering to the touring and cruiser segments of the biker community. Y'all, let us know what you think. We're really interested to hear back from y'all, just to kind of get your feedback on what you feel about Harley and about Indian. Why not? Guys, drop your comments. Shoot us an email, kickstandsupradio@gmail.com. We'd love to hear back from you. Stick around. Our sponsors got some words for you right here. At this time, we'd like to thank one of our sponsors, Rebel Road Authentic. If you're in need of any custom decals, including motorcycle helmet decals or tank decals, reach out to them at rebelroadauthentic@outlook.com. Or you can visit their website and message them directly, rebelroadauthentic.com. They have the largest selection of fonts available online and other unique one-of-a-kind gifts, personalized t-shirts, drink tumblers, and as a special gift to our listeners, if you use your coupon code RADIO at checkout, you will receive a 15% off discount. Y'all, we got some exciting events coming up here in the very, very, very near future. One is just in a few days. Daytona Bike Week 2025. First up, man, this is the 84th annual Daytona Bike Week. It's just around the corner. Starts February 28th to March 9th. So by the time you're hearing this, either you're already at the event or you're on your way. Either way, it's an iconic event. It offers a huge plethora of activities, live music, bike shows, and scenic rides along Florida's beautiful coastline. Whether you're a seasoned attendee or a first-timer, Daytona Bike Week promises unforgettable experiences. Don't wind up in jail. Next, a little closer to me, which is Thunder by the Bay. Guys, this is a little bit closer to home for me, like I said. It's in Sarasota. I'm just north of Tampa. Sarasota is going to host the Thunder by the Bay. Sarasota is going to host the Thunder by the Bay Festival from February 14th to the 16th, 2025, at Sarasota's Fairgrounds. This event features continuous live music, vendors, stunt shows, charity rides, bike shows, and what they call the motorcycle sound-off competition. It's a family-friendly event with on-site camping available. Admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the gate. All proceeds, y'all, bikers are known for this. All proceeds are going to support local charities. For those considering international travel, Rockhampton in Queensland, Australia. Guys, this is gearing up for its biggest ever Rockin' Nats event in 2025. This festival, it's going to include popular events like the street parade, fire burnout, street drags, show and shine, and the elite pavilion. New additions to this year's program include Little Tokyo. It's an Asian-inspired food trucks and hand-tuned JDM showcase. It's an excellent opportunity to experience Australia's vibrant motorcycle culture. Now, we're going to shift gears here, and we're going to talk about some critical issues that's affecting our community. First, in legal news, a gal by the name of Elizabeth Waterbury. She's a Connecticut woman convicted of a fatal 2016 crash. She died in prison 2 months before her scheduled release. Waterbury was serving a 9-year sentence for driving into a line of motorcyclists, resulting in 1 death and several injuries. This tragic event serves as a stark reminder of the importance of road safety. Y'all keep your head on a swivel. And, don't drive impaired. There's devastating consequences to this. And while we're talking about safety, a recent early morning crash on the Gold Coast involved a biker and a car at an intersection in Burley Heads. The rider, a man in his 20s, sustained pelvic injuries and was transported to the hospital in stable condition. This incident highlights the ongoing need for both riders and drivers to exercise caution, especially at intersections where many motorcycle accidents occur. And here we go. This is some positive side. Finally, some positive side. In dealership news, a new Harley dealership just opened up in Sturgis. It's transitioning from primarily selling accessories and merchandise. The store now offers new and used bikes. The first bike sold was a CVO Pan America to a local rider. This development is significant, especially in the Black Hills region. Known for its annual Sturgis motorcycle rally, the dealership plans to add full servicing capabilities within the next year. and it's enhancing support for the local riding community. Y'all, I don't know how many out there are fans of the TV show Survivor, but here, believe it or not, Survivor has a little tie-in with the biking community. Brandon Hance, he's a former contestant. I can't recall what season he was on, but he was a former contestant on Survivor. He's been indicted on charges of arson, racketeering, and more. Why am I talking about Brandon Hance? Well, he's among 14 individuals linked to the Banditos Outlaw Club. Now, he's facing charges related to a turf war with a rival club. This case underscores the ongoing efforts by Leos to address criminal activities associated with certain clubs. And now we're going to flip back to international news. There's an Australian couple. They were arrested in Phuket, Thailand. Phuket, that's Phuket. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Anyhow, for their involvement in thefts using motorcycles. The couple targeted tourists, snatching bags and phones while riding a Honda PCX motorcycle. Listen, they've been charged with joint theft using a vehicle, facing up to 3 years in prison and a fine. I don't know if I'd want to wind up in... I don't know if I want to wind up in a jail in Thailand. So, this incident, it serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of respecting local laws and potential consequences of criminal behavior while you're abroad. Today's show is going to wrap up with a listener question. We had a message that was sent to us from a writer. So he's asking, what are some essential tips for preparing for a long-distance motorcycle trip? Well, it's a great question. Here's some key considerations. Bike maintenance, number one, no doubt about it. Ensure your bike is in top condition. Check your tire pressure, oil levels, brakes, lights. Consider having a professional inspection before embarking on your journey. I mean, the last thing you want to do is get out there and get broke down while you're a quarter, half, or 3/4 of the way through your ride. That's going to put a big damper on your enjoyment. Pack your essentials. Pack light, but include essentials like a basic toolkit, first aid kit, weather appropriate gear, and all your important documents. License, registration, medical information, everything that you would ever possibly need if you're out and about. And finally, route planning. Plan your route. Plan it ahead of time. Don't wait till last minute. Let everyone know the route that you're going to be taking. I mean, that's important. It really is. If you let your loved ones know, if they're not going with you, of course, let them know the route that you're going to be taking. Check in. You know, there's no harm in that at all. But plan your route. Make sure you include your rest stops. Know where the fueling stations are. Guys, you don't want to push 1,000-pound motorcycle blocks, if not miles, because your dumbass ran out of fuel. Know where your fueling stations are. Familiarize yourself with the terrain and the weather conditions. I mean, the weather conditions are important as well. And we know it can change on a dime, but still, do your best. Myself, I love my app WeatherBug. This is not a promo for WeatherBug at all, but I like following WeatherBug. It seems to me having the most up-to-date information and great radar that you can follow. Just like anyone else, I mean, you're going to get caught in some inclement weather, but y'all, be safe out there. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Kickstands Up Radio today. Sure appreciate it, and we would really appreciate you to like, follow, and subscribe to our podcast. We're here to bring you some of the most relevant news that's affecting us today. So, y'all, keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down, and the breeze between the knees, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Y'all be safe. Love you. My brothers and sisters. Peace out.